Hey Cancer Gang, this is your girl Tarot Card Bay. I'm here to do your reading for You Made a Player Fall in Love. It's been a moment. I think it's been a month. We're going to dig in, see what the player's been doing, see what you've been doing in response to the player's energy, and see what some of the future holds for you and the player this spring. I love you guys. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. Hit the thumbs up if you like this reading. If you're interested in a personal reading, feel free to email me at tarotcardbay@gmail.com and subscribe to the tribe. All right. So let's jump in. One card that represents the player. What do we have? One card that represents the player. Six of Cups. And this is my new deck. This is called Delusion. Delusion? I don't even know. You know I'm terrible with these names. Delusion Tarot. Six of Cups energy for the player. What do we have for you, Cancer? What's your energy? The Lovers. The Lovers. Okay, for Cancer. Six of Cups for the player. So the Six of Cups is typically thinking about past. Being nostalgic about the past. Past connection. It's almost like being in love with the past. I'm getting like a immature type of energy on how this person looks at the past, like fantasizing about the past energy, almost making it a bit better than what it was. Maybe they're just thinking about the good things that occurred without including the ways that they were F-boy, F-girl, F-entity for the player. What's in the player's environment right now? The Fool. So some new starts, new beginnings. The player wants to take a fool, wants to be a fool. I mean, you're already a fool, but this fool is like a leap of faith. That's what's in the Fool's environment. What is this leap of faith about that the player wants to take? Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, putting in work, investing and putting in work. What do they want to put in work into? King of Pentacles. So of course they're thinking about their finances, because we know that's what the player likes to think about. The King of Pentacles energy is a committed king. So this person could just be thinking about their kingdom. But I do think commitment is a part of that. So much of the player's focus has been about finances throughout this whole series. Let's clarify that. The Star card. I almost feel a little disconnected. The player is doing some type of reflection, wondering if the time, the money, the physical labor, all the effort that they've put into in one direction is actually where they should have invested. They're just wondering. All the time that they've used, all the money, all the resources that they've put into making their lives the way that they want it to be, has this been misplaced? The player does have some type of want of being committed, like a desire to have some type of traditional family with the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is a very traditional energy. But the player is realizing that he did not put his time, energy, money, resources into this committed idea. The idea of being committed, the idea of having a partner, the idea of being a husband, the idea of being someone who has integrity, morality. That is not what the player has been investing in this entire time. He's been investing in the physical world. And now the player is wondering, has the energy been misplaced? All right. Let's clarify this King of Pentacles. Something's telling me to clarify it, so I'm going to do that. The Hermit. This person's growing up. No matter how old this player is, there's some growth and there's some wisdom that is occurring for them. There is some enlightenment that is occurring for the player right now. What is he being enlightened about? Temperance. In the ways the player needs to heal, he or she or the entity. What's not healed? What should be healed? What environments make the player feel like his best self or her best self? What environments does the player feel healed in? You know, these are all things being taken into account. This player is trying to balance out his life or her life overall. The player energy is attempting to balance out this person's life. So if they've done anything in excess, if they ate in excess, drink in excess, sex in excess, a lot of partners, like always jumping in and out of relationships in excess, focus too much about work, focus too much about money. The player is really focusing on how to balance out his current life. Why is that? Ace of Cups, because this person wants love. This person knows that they have a lot of pentacles, but this Ace of Cups is something that this person actually wants. They want love now. Not convenience. They want love. Something that's given to them from God. Something that's meant to water their plants, to create fruition, to create growth. This is what they want. Queen of Cups cannot make this shit up. I didn't even get to ask who they want it with. The Queen of Cups, that's Cancer energy. That would be your card. This is who the player wants to have true love with, the person who they signify, who signifies true love for them. All right. Let's go to you, Cancer. What's in your environment? I'm going to use another deck because I want to... Okay. What's in Cancer's environment? We got options, baby. 7 of Cups and the 7 of Wands. 7, 7. 7, 7. That might be important to you. You're being perseverant even though you've taken some type of emotional beating. You've been disappointed, but you're being perseverant. And right now you're looking at your options when it comes to everything. Work, friends, you're almost doing the same thing. That's what's interesting. You're doing the same thing as this person. You're analyzing your life from a different perspective. The player's analyzing from the energy of being the taker, being selfish. What has this selfishness brought to the player? You're analyzing the energy as being the giver. What has this giving? What has this done for you? What kind of situation has it put you in to be the person who is the unconditional lover? 8 of Cups. You've walked away from that. Walking away from 8 Cups is not easy. So you've walked away from the player. The player, you know, you've walked away. He signifies one of your cups. You've walked away from this. And it's not easy. And it's heartbreaking. You broke your own heart because you want to protect yourself. You also want to be happy. Yeah, look at that. You don't want to feel like this anymore. Left out in the cold, Temperance. You know that you still have things to heal. The player got Temperance also. You both have things you need to heal. You've learned that by allowing this to go on, by being in love with someone who hasn't given to you in the ways that you deserve. You've realized that there are things you need to work on, but you've walked away from the player because you want to protect yourself. So you're weighing your options. What do you need to heal? What does Cancer need to heal? being indecisive, giving too much, Six of Pentacles, not listening to your intuition, not being grounded in the reality of a situation, loving from a place of unrealistic space, which I was going to say isn't always bad, but if you're letting your illusion allow someone to treat you badly, then it is a problem. If you're loving someone like they're a great person, even though they're not, that's not so much of a problem. But if you're allowing your illusions to result in you be treated badly, that's a problem. So you're healing. You're healing. All right. Let's clarify this Star card. I've seen the Devil come out. Page of Cups. You might have learned that you have some emotional unavailability, just like the Player. This isn't a twin flame reading, but there is some mirroring here. You know, you mirror pretty much everybody in your life. You know, everyone in your life signifies something. So the emotional immaturity that Player signifies, you might be finding that you're emotionally unassure. This is what happens when I don't read for a while. You're emotionally immature in your own ways, and you're healing that. How does Cancer feel about the Player now? Moon card and the Knight of Cups. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer came out in your own reading. You're hiding the fact that you really want the Player to come forward. I cannot lie to you. I didn't want to say it, but you're hiding the fact that you still want this love offer from the Player. You're hiding it. You could be trying to heal from it. Like maybe that's the first step. And I agree. The first step when you really care about something or someone is to act like you don't want it. So then your mind eventually will go along with this thought. You do have feelings that you're holding back. You're keeping them in the dark. A part of you does wish that you would receive a love offer from this person. How else do you feel? Because I do feel like there's like a two-sidedness to your emotions with this person. Judgment. You also, a part of you feels like it's over. Like a part of you, and maybe that's something that you need to heal too. You need to make a decision, because if this is what you're manifesting. You're manifesting this chaos to a certain degree. Because a part of you is emotionally tied to the idea of them coming back. And a part of you is emotionally attached to the idea of this being over. The universe doesn't really know what you want. Tell the universe what you want in this situation. Either are we closing it out so you can get someone that you feel like is more deserving, or do you want this person? There's a decision that you need to make within your own self, because this is a confliction and you're manifesting some confusion. And as the Southern girls say, confusion is not of the Lord. So yeah, there's some confusion here. What's in your heart about this Player? Nine of Pentacles in reverse. That you want to be with them. You don't want to be single no more. Four of Swords in reverse. You don't want to be sad no more. Seven of Swords in reverse. You don't want any F-boy, F-girl entity behavior. You want a real commitment. You want it with this person, but I do think a part of you is just like, I just want it. I just want the commitment. I just want to be married. I just want the person who's meant for me. And if it ain't this person, then send me the person who is. And we got the Eight of Wands in reverse. There's not any communication with this person. And the Lovers in reverse. And the Nine of Wands upright. For you, this is done. You still go back and forth about it emotionally. But I do believe for you, this is done. If this person comes forward, it would probably be the shock of your life. But for you, it's like there is no more choices. There are no more things to discuss. There are no more chances. There is no more communication. I'm wounded, but I'm still out here. I'm still moving. I'm still moving forward. You're not investing in this. Yeah, you see how conflicted this energy is? And you feel that if you stay here, you won't be committed. You want to be committed, and you feel that if you stay in this connection, you will remain the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And it's funny how this person wants to be the King of Pentacles upright, and you believe if you stay in this connection with this person, you'll be the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Not having abundance, not being secure, not being committed, not feeling secure. So yeah, you're ready to let this go. In the current energy. 5 of Swords in reverse, no more mind games as well. Now let's look at the energy between you two. And then we'll look at what's the most likely next action. What's the mutual energy between the player and Cancer? 8 of Pentacles in reverse, nobody's working on this. Nothing's happening. Nobody's working on this. That's what the mutual energy is. Why is that? Let's clarify this 8 of Pentacles. 10 of Swords in reverse? I'll say 10 of Swords. Oh, that might be in reverse. 10 of Swords in reverse and the 10 of Pentacles. So it's like no one's working on this, but neither of you really think that it's over because swords are thought energy. And the 10 of Pentacles upright is a committed physical energy. See the confliction? Is it over or is it not? Like, do you want it to be done or do you want to invest in it? Like, what's in the emotions mutually? What's in the mutual emotions between the player and the Cancers? Because y'all confusing me. 9 of Pentacles. That's what's in your emotions. King of Wands. Y'all both being single emotionally. King of Cups. You're both holding back your emotions. You're mirroring each other. 2 of Cups. In the mutual energy. Y'all play too much. Both of y'all. The player and Cancer. Both play too much for me. Y'all better stop playing with love. Like, because time is not on your side. On neither one of y'all. Like, time is still moving. Life is still continuing on when both of you have these emotions and nobody's doing anything about it. And that would lead me to say, well, how deep is the love? How deep is the love if both of y'all feel it and you don't do anything about it? Now, Cancer, if you've been the one to always extend yourself and your emotions, and you sacrifice yourself, you make yourself look stupid because you don't know how this person is going to react to you, you've done what you can. You know, you've put it in the hands of the divine and in God's hands and the universe's hands. But for the player, if this player still feels this love energy, how deep is it if you're not going to take action? And maybe that's been the problem the whole time. How deep is your love for me? Tell me what it's going to be. Okay, Cisco. You know, like, how deep is your love for me? Tell me what it's going to be. Because when you see somebody, you see yourself with a player like me. Yeah. How deep is your love for me? Tell me what it's going to be. All right. Y'all make me, the player, whoever this person is, Tarot Card Bay doesn't like you, okay? The Tarot Card Bay would like you to put your big people's pants on and do something about this. Step in your divine masculine and do something about this. The Devil. Okay, what's the most likely next steps? What is the player's most likely next steps towards my Cancers? 3 of Swords. Clarify that, please. Five of Wands and the Sun card. And the Star card. They're healing. They're still in a healing phase. They need to find their own happiness before they find you. They have a broken heart. It could, I feel like their heart is broken because of multiple things. It could be your connection. It could be a connection with him, the player, and somebody else. It could be just how this person was treated in the past by his parents. This person's heartbroken on multiple levels, and this person needs to heal and find their own happiness. This is where this person is. What's the next action? Still gets Seven of Swords and the Five of Swords. This person will continue to hold back from you. Seven of Swords is being strategic, and this person doesn't need to be strategic. This person needs to be emotional. You've been strategic this whole time, player, and this shit is not working out for you, fam. Like, it's not working. I don't know how many of these videos that I've done, but in none of them have they worked. Like, none of your strategies have worked. But this person will continue to be strategic because their heart is blocked, so they're always moving from their mind. So that's where they are. Until they heal, they will continue to be in this Five of Swords, Seven of Swords energy, not trying to lose, being in their ego, being strategic to make sure at the end of the day they win. They don't care about anyone else winning but them, because they're in a lack mentality and their ego tells them that this is something that they need. They need to win. And until they open up their heart and become vulnerable, they're no benefit to you. What about Cancer? Cancer's next steps. Page of Cups. I do get that you will start to date again if you haven't already. You will start to put yourself out there. Look at that Three of Cups. All my single ladies, all my single ladies, all my single people. You're going to be out here. You're going to have your yams out. You see homegirl don't got no pants on. Like, that's going to be you in the summertime. Just wanting to get back to fun. You've been sad about this long enough, and you're forcing yourself to have fun. Queen of Pentacles. I do think it's possible you will end up committed to someone else. Knight of Swords. King of Wands. There's a King of Wands that's going to come in for you. King or Queen of Wands. This person's going to come in and try to be in a relationship. You will be in the Hangman about it. Your Emperor will come in. Those are multiple people. And the Empress. Your counterpart will be here. And I'm not sure if this is the player or not. So take that as it resonates. No matter if it's the player or not, at some point you will be with your counterpart. And I do see very strongly it's possible you'll meet someone who's better for you. Six of Pentacles, equal give and take in the summer. Ten of Cups. So there's love for you. There's, you know, for those of you who haven't had children, there's children here for you. There's marriage here for you. There's money here for you. So keep moving. It's highly possible that you can meet the person you're going to be committed to this summer. All right, Cancer, that's what I got for you. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. I hope you like this reading. I will see you again soon. I love you guys. Bye.